Ladies and gentlemen, it's pretty rare that you come across a roguelike deck building game that completely changes the rules of every roguelike deck building game that you've ever played. But here's Diceomancer, okay? This is a roguelike deck building game where you can just about do anything in it, and that's going to make sense here in a little bit. This is an overwhelmingly positive reviewed game, 97% positive reviews, which means that our overwhelmingly positive deck building roguelikes video, guess what? It's got a new game to slip into it. This released on October 10th. We played the demo many months ago. Do I remember everything about the game? No, which is why we're going to play the prologue here, which is basically the tutorial for the game. I started to do the tutorial before. I was just going to then jump in and play the game, but I genuinely think that that's a bad idea for content, because there's a lot going on in this game, and I'm going to forget something, and then you're going to get mad, and then I'm going to get mad, and it's just going to be a mess. So let's play the prologue of Diceomancer, and then we'll hop into a run. So what a great day. Let's go fishing on the west side of the village. Beautiful, and here's our little Slay the Spire-esque grid. Pretty linear, to be honest with you. Not a lot of choices, but this is us, and we're gonna work our way left instead of the regular work your way right in games like this. So we'll click on this little combat, and we will go. So here's our enemy. Basic tutorial, this is the mana cost. Okay, so you know how deck builders work. You got mana that you have to use to play cards. Right, so this guy costs 1 mana. This is my mana pool. Every turn I get 3 mana. Mana limit is 4. If you go over that, the first mana gain it vanishes. Okay, hand will be automatically discarded. Try to use a strike. You're going, Tyler, what's so unique about this game? I guess you'll see in the nearby future. Let's hit him twice. I mean, I can put up a block, but he's not hitting me, and I'll end my turn. So now the enemy's gonna start doing stuff. He's gonna hit me for 6 damage, 3 damage twice. We'll play wisely, okay? That means that I'm gonna put up a block, and then I'm gonna hit you. I've played enough Slay the Spire. This part is easy. This is the part that you don't need to worry about. The next things that follow is where things start to get a little wacky in the world of Diceomancer. Let's try to finish you. 2 strikes, beautiful. Get me out of here. So now we'll choose among 1 card. There's our card. This is Fishing Wish, a fragile card. Card can only be cast 1 time, after which it is permanently destroyed. So it is not an exhaust card if you're a Slay the Spire fan. It is a permanent removal, which is very different. So heal 12, draw 2 cards. Don't see a reason to use that anytime soon. I got full HP, but that's okay. So now we got Mr. Pigu. He's dealing 5 damage. I'll block twice, and then I'll hit ya. Oh no, the piggy has a special ability called Thick Skin. Okay, Thick Skin reduces the piggy's damage received by X, not Twitter, so regular strike cards won't damage it. Well, what the hell am I gonna do, brother? Try using a more powerful card. Ooh, would you look at that? So now we have a new card, and this is a card with blue-colored mana. Okay, so it's effective, but requires blue mana, which comes from any blue card. So we can right-click on a card to color one of our gray mana with the corresponding card's color. So I can now use my strike to exchange the strike for blue mana in order to hit with my 1-time crossbow card. Unfortunately, I used all my mana, so I can't do that yet. But on this turn, we can hopefully, if you give me a strike, which you did. Okay, so let's convert this card into blue mana. And now I have the blue mana, which allows me to use my 1-time crossbow. It has Exert on it. It also has estimated damage, which is intriguing. But this will get removed when I use it. So, boom. He still reduced it by 3, which is good to know. I will then pop my 2 blocks because I can't do anything else to ya. And we'll keep this show on the road. So convert this, hit you. And I just gotta hit you for a little bit, brother. Just a little bit. And I can't convert these because they're not blue cards, right? So I can't hit you. I could try to draw. It doesn't even use mana. It's just a free card. But I think that that's probably stupid. I'm playing a tutorial. If I die in the tutorial, I should get shot in real life. But it is what it is. Do this, do this. Get me out of here, I'll take my 2 damage. So now we get some card rarity discussion. 3 levels of rarity, common, uncommon, rare. You can determine a card's rarity by the number of dots beneath the card art. So there's a little dot right there. There's 2 little dots right there. There's 3 little dots. This is the rare card. Pick me, okay? I'll take you. I'll take you. We got events, just like Slay the Spire. I meet a girl. Free card pull, come on, take 1 friend. Roughly the vibe she gives off. Great, I love free pulls, start to pull. Okay, so world is full of randomness. Many events are related to rolling dice, require a check X. Again, not Twitter. Rule for check X is as follows. Roll a 20-sided dice. If the result is greater than or equal to X, it succeeds, otherwise it fails. So this is a check 10. We want to roll higher than a 10. We rolled a 12. It's a great day, right? So now I get 20 HP. I remove all of my cards. I get 2 Chaos Strikes, 2 Crossroads, and 2 dice bonuses. And now the run gets insane. And the game gets insane. Because what you're going to see next completely breaks the rules of any deck building roguelike, okay? So purple or gray can be used to play this card, which is good. If I have purple and gray, gray is saved first, using the colored mana first, which is good to know, to be honest with you. So let's take a look at what we got here. We got some Chaos Strikes that do an estimated 1 to 20 damage, where we roll a 20-sided die and take the result. This Chaos Strike also is the same exact thing. And Crossroad here does a check. If we succeed on that check, meaning that you rolled a 12 or higher, we'll do 8 damage, otherwise we'll do 4. And then the dice bonus, we gain 4 luck. So when rolling dice, you roll an extra die, take the highest result, and then lose a stack of luck. So let's get ourselves some luck first, okay? And then we'll hit you with a little Chaos Strike, which I cannot do because I don't have enough mana. So instead, I'll convert one of you to get the mana, and then I'll hit you with a little Chaos Strike. It did 18 damage, man. That's pretty good, okay? That's pretty good. We like it. And now, ideally, we're gonna do it again. So give me some more luck. Let's hit ya. We rolled a 10. It's a good day. We have another fishing wish, which is nice. Keep me going. If you think, Tyler, that's not that wacky, don't worry. It gets wackier. Checks are not only used in events and card effects, but also in some abilities. Buff abilities only activate when their check succeeds. Debuffs only impose when their check fails. More stacks of these buff/debuff abilities, the higher the success-failure chance. Each stack grants a 5% chance of activation. This game will break you, by the way. With 20 stacks, activation is guaranteed. Let's use this deck, see how it works in practice. Can't wait. Okay, so now we have a bunch of improvises. Discover 1 improvise card. Okay. What do we got? So, discover 1 card added to your hand. Apply 40 vulnerable. When being attacked, check vulnerable stacks +1. If it fails, double the damage. Okay, so 40 means that it's guaranteed to happen because we have 20 of it. Is that inaccurate? This is 20 evasion. When being attacked, lose half of evasion and check 21. Add evasion 20 to the final result. If it succeeds, the hit will miss, lose half of evasion at the start of your turn. If you read that and you understood it, props to you. And then this is deal 8 damage. I think that this is the correct decision. It does require us getting a purple and blue, though, which I can do with this. For multicolored cards, when converting it to mana, it will randomly give you a color. Okay, that kind of sucks, to be honest. But that worked out okay. So I'm going to gain 20 evasion. Probability of passing this check is 100%. So your hit for 50 damage to me is going to miss, which is quite good. And then I will attempt to make you vulnerable for 40. And then I'm going to grab this sling. Oh, it only took a purple or a blue. I'm an idiot. Because that doesn't hit you because I don't have the mana for it. Okay, that's fine. You're going to do 0 damage to me. And then you're still vulnerable 20. It loses half at the start of its turn, but I should be able to hit you now for 16. Okay. You still have 20 vulnerable. So we're going to just sling ya left, right, and center. Okay. Sling, sling, sling. MFer, get out of here. Okay, it's good. Fishing Wish, appreciate ya. And now I think we get into the wackiest part of the entire game. Okay. So start with yeah, I know you're looking at this guy, you're like, he has 250 health, and when being attacked, he reduces the damage received by 99. How are we ever gonna kill him? It's a great question. It's a really good question. I'm gonna start by gaining 4 luck. Things just got complicated. Why is this piggy so strong? You won't be able to handle it like this. Here's something for you. The super strong dice card. You can choose it to change any number you see on the screen. And the change is permanent until you die. Try playing with this deck. Okay, you ready? Because it's gonna be a good time now. So, here's a card that does 99 damage to all enemies and deals 99 damage to myself. So it's suicidal, maybe, right? Let's start changing some numbers. So I'm gonna start by changing this number to 1. I'm gonna change this number to 4. I'm gonna change this number to a 6. I'm going to change this number right here. If you would frickin' let me, brother. I'd like to change this number to do 5 damage to myself. And I'll kill you, okay? I think that that's a pretty good play. I'll chuck a little bomb at you and we'll get out of this fight. And that's where this game gets unhinged. So I hope you're ready. Let's get into a run, okay? Let's get into a run. So Purple Mist, power to change numbers comes with a cost. Purple Mist will chase you throughout your journey. It'll chase you a small step forward whenever I move forward. Getting caught by it means danger. Let's be a little bit cautious about it, okay? How do I get out of here? I just go this way. And then it's gonna keep on chasing me, okay? I'm gonna frickin' run. I'm gonna GTFO, man. We need to get out of here. Can I click and drag you? Yeah, I can. Okay. Get back to the basics, and let's start a run. Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play. Purple mist keeps spreading. I'm sure that Jimi Hendrix would love it. In the haze, I begin to see things not quite of this world. World is broken. Hee hee. The girl appears again besides me. Because you used that dice card to change the numbers, it's quite useful, right? Otherwise, you would have been beaten. I'm a god. Only a god can do such incredible things. I came to save you. If you stay here, you'll be swallowed by these purple strange things, she says with a smile, even though it's a frightening thing. Escape this world with me. In we go. Welcome to my home. This is the middle realm, junction between parallel worlds, the one who gave me dice. The world we just left is no more, but I can take you to countless almost identical worlds. However, you'll always have the purple mist chasing you. If you run all the way to the center of the royal city, I'll send you to a world where you'll have time to leisurely fish. Good luck. Don't forget to bring the dice or you won't last an hour. So, we do have some upgrades. Appears that this is, potentially is meta progression, but it might just be, it might just be, some extra cards, right? Holy crap, brother. Okay. A lot of upgrades, for sure. Here's a journal of everything that we've collected. Very nice. A locked box that we don't understand. And then starting a new run. So select your class. Your class and start deck will be generated based on the mana orbs you've selected. You'll gradually unlock other orbs along your journey. For now, click and drag the blue to the center. I will. So we've got purple and we've got blue. Let's see what happens. Okay, so this makes me play as the sage. Vast in knowledge, improving with courage. Be water, my friend. When an enemy's health bar is depleted, draw a card and gain 2 block. Very useful. Very useful. After deciding on your class, you'll receive some relics. They're very useful. Be sure to check them. Activate relics such as the 1 die. Need a click to trigger. So the 1 die. Consume charges. Permanently change a number. Charge conditions is enter an unvisited spot. Okay. Can also add distorted to the card. If a number on a card is changed permanently, that card gains distorted. Interesting. Let's play, okay? I know we're 15 minutes into the video and we just started a run, but the tutorial's really important to understand what's going on in this game. Familiar scenery, let's go a bit further and see. Okay, now this is a Slay the Spire grid, and I will choose accordingly. This looks like a shop. I would love to have like a legend to know what some of this is, but I suppose we don't necessarily know what some of this is. I kind of like the top path for the double question mark into this, and then you can maybe even go here and then go down if you, like, you're making big progress away from the mist. You can go backwards, I think. I don't think that that's a problem. So we'll want to mess around. You're doing 6 damage. Let's gain... I mean, you're rolling a d6 of block. I don't love that, to be honest with you. This is a d8 of damage. Bird increases its number of attacks each turn, but there's a limit, of course. Okay. Okay. We could use a charge. Okay. We could. If I wanted to. Let's do a d8's worth of damage. A 2 is not what we were looking for, brother. I'll just roll the die here. A 2 was also not what I was looking for. End your turn. I should probably look at my deck as well, and ensure that what I have is what I want. So, crossbow. It's just a 12 damage play, man. Casting this card will consume ammo, which must be reloaded. I mean, can I hit ya? I sure can, okay? So now you're out of ammo, presumably. But I should be able to hit ya, and then hit ya. And I take 1 damage and I move on with my life. I think that's not too bad. So, more cards. I can either do 5 damage to a random enemy or gain 4 block. After casting, the card's remain counter decreases until it reaches 0 and then is removed from combat. A short rest will restore the remain counter. Okay. Here's a rarer card. I can choose to increase the target number by a d6 dice roll until the end of combat, or decrease the target number by a d12's roll until the end of combat. That feels useful to me, so I'm going to take that. Now give me the question mark. Let's see what's going on here. This is my aim lab. I think I could practice my shooting technique. Do they offer prizes for passing the test? I mean, let's go crazy, right? Check 5, rolling a d20. Target enemy loses 16 health. That's really strong. It does require red mana, which we definitely don't have a red mana card. Maybe we just do a small check in order to gain 5 gold. I'm gonna do that. We passed it. We would not have passed on the bottom one. I'll take my money and I'll leave. I think that some money is completely fine, okay? And we can prepare for that shop on the far right. So, hello to you, my friend. You have some evasion, chance that you could do some stuff to me. And it would be rude. It would be rude for you too. I think we should permanently change a number. Now, there are a couple of numbers we can change for what it's worth. I could change my mana, right? Which is a fun idea. If it changes to lower, though, I'm completely screwed, right? I can change my money, which is also, like, kind of unhinged. I think that what you want to do is change... I think you want to change this health number. Because effectively, he takes the damage, then. This only has a 50% chance of hitting right now. I think you want to use a block. 2 block is not good enough, brother. It's not good enough. And we have 6 charges on our die, so let's mess around with that too. I could bring down your evasion. This consumes 2 charges every time too. That's important to keep in mind. So you evaded. Oh no, you didn't. You did not evade. You did not evade any of that, which is actually quite nice. Okay, I'll end my turn. I gained 4 block because I depleted, or 2 block because I depleted one of your bars. So I feel like that's actually quite good. Now, you need to be reloaded. But then, frankly, I think that our damage is pretty good here. So 1 to 8, you hit me with a 1. It's not good. It's not good at all. I'm gonna take 6 damage. I think the intelligent thing to do is probably just block here. But I am considering using a charge to bring your 6 down. I'm an idiot because I could have just hit you, and then that would have depleted this bar. This is a permanently changing of the number. I was considering giving myself more mana, but that's a bad idea. I think I just accept my 3 damage. It's a little messy, but it could be worse. So 12 damage has a 60% chance to hit. Let's hit you with this first. And now, I mean, I'm just going to try to hit you with this. Okay, and then we keep our reloaded card. That's good. So, 3 more cards. Violet Smoke. Gain 2 D6 blocks. If this card isn't drawn at the start of the turn, gain a D12 block, and it triggers without casting it. After casting this card, add a copy of it to your hand. The copy is a fragile card with a single color and requires 1 less mana to cast. This seems great to me, which is why I'm confused by it, because it's a common card. What is this rare? Add 2 junk cards to your hand. What am I missing? It's an unknown card. Gain 3 block, gain 2 fortified. The end of your action, gain X block, then lose half your fortified. It's just a good defensive card. It is beefy to play. It requires a blue and a blue/gray. You're gonna think I'm crazy, but I think the Violet Smoke is the best card here. Because the opportunity to get some wild stuff there, I think, is good. Get lost in a group of people who are celebrating something. Before I know it, I squeeze onto a stage and they start shouting, "Show us a trick." Okay, gain Vertigo. Apply 16 vulnerable to yourself. That's horrible. Gain Hesitation. Apply 3 slow to yourself. Terrible. Display a throw of dice, magical and clear. Check 12. On success, I gain stuff. On fail, I gain stuff. I'll take it. It's a 5. I mean, rough life, but I've gained a crappy little die. We'll see how the crappy little die does. I'm going north in the hope of being able to snake around here a little. So, hello, Mr. Goose. Hello, Mr. Bushwhacker Extraordinaire. Increase the target number by D6 roll or decrease target number by D12 roll. You require a purple. I can convert you and then run this. You're dealing 2 to 8 damage. I need block, okay? You're also discarding a card from my hand every time I cast a card. Disgusting. It is really gross. Let's do this. I would like to decrease a number by potentially 12. We don't know what that number is. Okay, let's try to decrease this 7. And it was exactly 7, so I gained the 2 block. That was kind of my plan, to be honest. And then we can go with a dice roll of block. It was a 3, and then a 3. And it's not a bad turn, to be honest. I mean, you hitting me for 7 did not actually help me very much in life. But that's fine. You're a blue and a purple. In order to gain 2 D6 dice blocks. Miracle. If this card isn't drawn at the start of the turn. So I need to get some draw in this deck. Which is fine. We'll figure that out. Let's cast Violet Smoke. I clearly don't understand what that's doing, but I gained 9 block in this. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I still think it's good for what it's worth. I think it's a good card. Okay, yeah. For some reason, I don't know why block was getting messed up in my brain. Let's hit one of you. I think you need to start hitting this guy because he's actively, like, adding other things to me. 3 and 4 is lovely. We do lose our block at the beginning of turn, so let's be cautious about that. You discarded a card. You're a little freak. Okay, I hit you for 12. That breaks you, which gives me 2. Then we're gonna break you as well. Okay, so I hit you. I hit you. I gain another 2 block. I can still use this to permanently change a number. And I'd like to do that on your 14. That's a huge play, man. That's a huge play. I probably take a chunk of damage here. 5 and then another 4, yeah. We're taking hits, but we're going to be in good shape here. I mean, you gotta work with me. It's a 50-50 chance, okay? I freaking hate you. I hate you. Okay. In that case, Violet Smoke me. 3 is not good enough. That's a horrid roll. That's an absolutely horrid roll. We gotta use a charge, okay? It's a terrible play. It's a terrible play. Changing my mana is not a good idea, okay? It's not a good idea. Change... You have to play for the future. Change your health. And that way we kill both on the next turn. That you low rolled, which I can appreciate. Okay. It's just messy, man. It's just messy. Kill you. I appreciate the block cards. I do. I'm going to just block up to 8. Don't hit me for 12, okay? 5 is fine. 5 is completely fine. Don't discard my strike. Do the one that's guaranteed damage. It's a bad fight. I'll be the one to tell you. It's a bad fight. 10 damage on Miracle 12 automatically. But you need to draw, man. This is the play. Okay? Like, this is huge because we can use this to pull in the Miracle block. For each reload or loaded ammo card in your hand, gain 2 power, 3 block. Also fun, but this being a free card I think is crazy. Let's see what we can do. And now we just get to upgrade it, and I have no clue what the upgrades will be. So this guy is 2 blues or 2 purples, and that's it. I mean, literally, that's the only part of the upgrade. This is... It gains keep in hand when turn ends. Pretty good. This is... What the hell's the difference, man? Oh, it becomes free, brother. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. This guy adds bonus upon drawing this card, draw another card. That's also huge. So it's an upgrade to the reload. Which is interesting. Dude, these are like tough decisions. I think that this being free is a huge play. So we're gonna do that. And I would love to be able to slip down and pick up the other upgrade too, but we'll see. End of my action, gain 2 block. Action phase is when you use your cards. And then when okay, gotcha. Can be triggered 3 times per combat. After a short rest, increase max HP by 5. I think that's not too bad, to be honest. When mana overflows, deal 7 damage to a random enemy. It's good. It's good if we can build around it. I mean, you have to take the rare. You have to take the rare and see if you can build around it. And now we play around increasing our mana. Increase mana pool capacity by 1. Yeah, okay. And then choose to either add 2 mana or draw 3 void cards from the draw pile. I mean, look, you have to take this. Like, this plays into what we're doing. I also think that this being on sale, brother, drawing 3 cards is a huge play for us too. And then let's take a look at relics. After using the 1 die, add a purple mana. It's insanely good. It's insanely good. This is gain a lot of block on an activation. Permanently destroy all cards in the discard pile and then destroy this relic. Holy crap. Deck thinner extraordinaire. Wait a minute. This is crazy. Am I a little freak for thinking that this is like a game-winning relic? Am I gonna thin my deck to the gills? Let's get weird. Okay, let's get weird. So upgrade here, draw 4 cards. It becomes I can use crap mana, which is amazing. This increases mana pool capacity by 2. I think you need to draw more cards. Okay. I also think that this is really good, by the way. What is the upgrade here? Apply 2 bad luck. When rolling dice, roll an extra die, take the lowest result. So that applies to the enemy. That's cool. I love the idea of drawing 4 cards and being able to do it with my base mana. I think that that's lit. And then you do a little short rest here. We get a little heal. Heal 20. That's fine. I'm back up, baby. And then we'll keep going. I see a lot of card upgrade potential. And that's going to get interesting because we can effectively, like, destroy this run. Now, we did not want to see Crossroad here. I love all of these crap cards, but it's fine. When being attacked, check half of tough. Lose half of tough, check 21. If it succeeds, the damage you receive is reduced by half. So you're going to reduce by half of my damage. I have to do something to you, okay? I would like to decrease a target number by a d12. And I would like to decrease that number. We're going to decrease this 12. It's not a great play. Not a great play, but that's fine. I'm tired, by the way. Might be from the short rest, I don't know. So you're reducing my stuff by a half right now. We have to play some stuff here. So now pretty low chance that you break me there. Let's hit you for 0 to 8. The 7 is amazing. Oh, and you don't attack anymore. That's even better. Okay, so reload. Gorgeous. And then I'll hit you for 2 to 4. Hit for 4, that's even better. That's a good turn, man. That's a really good turn. Oh, you're reactive. Intention will be destroyed when the enemy's health bar is depleted. So if I can get you... It's huge. It's so freaking huge. And then I just have to hit you. Which I can't do. Because I don't have an attack. Frick. Okay, increase mana pool capacity by 1. Oh, it's so good. It's going to increase it by 1. And then add 2 mana. And when I add the 2 mana, it's going to hit you for 7. Which is going to kill your bar. Which is going to not do 11 damage to me. Maybe? Excuse me? It increased my capacity. It increased my capacity. What am I doing? No, wait a minute. That doesn't make any... No, it makes sense. It makes sense. It makes sense. I'm just an idiot. That's fine. That's fine. I mean, now I have 1,000,000 mana, but that doesn't really help me in this scenario. This turn is great, because I just hit you. Holy crap. What just happened? What just happened? I have no clue what just happened, man. I think something, when I drew something, it hit you and it gave me more mana, which then hit you for like a lot, and then everything went haywire. The nice part is I can just kill you, so I'm gonna do it. We'll save our forget-me-now until we need to do something else with it. I think this is a great idea. I think this is a brilliant idea. I think it's really good. Because we're in this drawing cards nonsense, we might as well keep it going, right? We just have to be careful. I do think you want to do this. One voluntarily discarded this card at a purple. That is not a good enough upgrade. We're going to upgrade the crossbow, okay? Because I do think that that's a solid idea. And then I'm going to be blunt. I think that you just go for another upgrade. We're keeping ahead of the mist, but it's like a little scary. I don't actually want to increase the mana pool capacity by a lot. So I don't want to do that one. I think that I love the idea. I love the idea of miracle damage on strikes, man. But you know what? Do Violet Smoke first. Because we want to really get rid of the strikes. Because I'm going to thin out the entire damn deck. Which is, I don't have any attacks in my deck, so like, this is a little bit peculiar how I'm doing this. I don't know. I guess... How the hell am I thinning this deck out, man? I don't have a plan for the Forget Me Now is the issue. Do this. We have to be really, really cautious about how we thin this deck. I need a good attack. So, like... I need to deplete your bar. Permanently destroy all cards in the discard pile. It's just an absurd relic, man. It's an absurd relic. This is a D8 of damage. Drawing cards, I could very easily hit my miracles. And, I mean, we could hit all kinds of stuff. Start with this because it's free. Okay, here's your miracle card. This is also good. This is even better, to be honest. I mean, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. You discard the rest. Yeah, I'd rather you add the mana, because then that gives us the ability to, on this... Why did you not... Oh, Miracle is active. I still have to play the card. That's fine. So then that gives me the mana. Then we use this. That gives us... It didn't give me my freaking card, man. I needed my sufficient supplies right there. Okay, that's fine. It is all good. It's all good. We cannot be scared yet. Crossroad. Let's crossroad. Increase a target number. Is there something that I would want to increase instead? Increase by a d6. Sorry, there's just about 100,000 decisions. Oh, wait a minute. I got an insane idea. No, because the Forget Me Now is not valuable. Can I? Okay. We're gonna try something. I'd like to increase a target number. Can I change? No, I cannot. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. I thought I was getting cheeky, okay? I thought I could come in here and change this to do more things. I can increase the charge of this, but it still gets destroyed upon me using it. So I think that that's effectively a terrible idea. I can increase the number of my discard pile, which is a little bit of a peculiar one. I don't know how that works. I really think that the best case scenario, this is just increasing a number, it's not changing the number. And it's just for the end of, until the end of combat. Just give me block. It's a terrible play. It's a terrible play. Okay. You guys are still hitting me for a bunch. I need to hit you. I know that you have a chance to evade. Let's start with this. You evaded it, you son of a gun. Okay, hitcha. Hitcha. Beautiful. You're now not hitting me. I can still permanently change a number. I'm going to change that 12. And then I'm going to end my turn. I think that probably could have gone better. After casting any card, deal damage. Okay, eat dirt, brother. That's terrible. Yeah, it's horrible. 1 to 4 damage. What if we hit you first and then you don't do that? That seems a lot nicer for me. You're still dealing 9 damage to me on this turn. I would like to resolve that by just doing this. End my turn. And now we gotta think a little. Okay, we gotta think a little. Because we could thin out this deck to be... Oh my god, dude, it's insane. It's insane. Right? I could get rid of all of these cards. I mean, that's all of my block. But it's not all of my block. Because we have the... I'm gonna do it. Is this nuts? This might be nuts. I would be effectively getting rid of all of my block. But we would have a 6-card deck that we could work with. It's crazy. It's crazy. We could make it even stupider, okay? Because let's do this. You blocked it and then you hit me. That's a good point. It's a great argument. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Get rid of all those cards. So now our deck is tiny. The tiny-ass little deck. I know that is alarming to a lot of you. I think that that's completely fair, and I agree. It's a little scary, okay? It's a little scary. You're doing 6 damage to me. I don't have any block. Yeah. But I can do this, and then I gain another block. Our deck, we run all of these cards every single time. It's a 5-card deck. It's a 5-card deck. We can use this, and then well prepared to draw it back, which then we use it to draw it back, and then we use it to draw it back, and then that card is crazy, right? Am I cooking, or am I actively killing myself? I don't know, but I think it works. We need... Oh my god, it's amazing. It's amazing. Yeah, this is exactly what we need. It's exactly what we need, because now... you're gonna be like, this guy he's so cooked, it's crazy. It's amazing because you're kind of beefy, my guy. Okay, what do you do here? Pig King rolls a d20 after resting. If the result equals or exceeds the fatigue, it will prepare a heavy attack. Okay, when a health bar is depleted, any remaining damage or health loss not carried over. When being attacked, reduce the damage received by 1. Okay. You deal 5 damage, you reduce fatigue by a certain amount. Then you reduce your fatigue. Okay, so 5 damage coming in. We want to start by researching. We're going to... I mean, dude, increasing the fatigue number, kind of sick. But you do want to bring in your miracle, okay? So now you miracle. You unfortunately don't have your draw card. Where's my draw card? Oh, I already used it. Really? Why do I not? Well, I don't remember using that, and that's extremely problematic that I don't. Okay. We're gonna use some charges, because we need to hit you around. I have to hit you here. Because that at least gets rid of one of your fatigue plays. Keep in mind that every time I kill one of your things, we draw a card. So this, you rejected that, huh? Okay, beautiful. Now, unfortunately, this is not that good at this point. Because adding that mana back does not help me here. So I'm going to permanently change a number to 5. And then we're going to chill. Now, if I do this, that just makes you purple. That does not help me a lot. Except for the fact that mana carries over. That mana carries over, brother. Missed that component. Okay, hit ya. Now draw. Then add stuff. which we go over, so it hits you. Okay. You're doing 9 damage. It goes over, so we hit you for 7 a bunch. Yeah, dude. It's doing stuff. We hit you. Then you still have all kinds of stuff. Okay. We can do this. You need a white to convert you to purple. Okay. Yeah, this sucks. Let's decrease a number. Okay, let's decrease a number. We're gonna decrease this. You're doing 5 damage now. I would have really preferred that you didn't do any, but that's okay. I don't have a purple or a yellow, man, or white or whatever the hell it is. That's annoying. That's annoying. Okay, change this number. Beautiful. I hit you. I don't have a mana for this. Okay, yeah, I'm understanding that the Prism card is a little bit of a mess for us. You're hitting me for 5, I don't care, okay? Unfortunately, I can't be bothered by it. Oh, dude, the extra mana, it goes crazy. It goes crazy. So, hit ya, draw some cards, hit ya, and then you have nothing to your name here, which is a lot of fun. It's so good and also, like, kinda crap at the same time. But it's pretty fun. I mean, it is really fun. I hit ya. I draw it back. I hit ya. It's good until it's not, okay? You have to change that to being 2 damage. I'm gonna take some hits. There's no denying that at all. I hit ya. The deck needs more cards in it, okay? It needs more cards in it. That part is extraordinarily true. The wild part is that, like, we want to do this to get the block. Carrying over mana it's useful because it will tackle. I didn't draw my draw card. Carrying over mana will hit you, which will in turn tackle your stuff. I think that this is important. 9 block is good. I have to hit you. Thank God. Okay, now you're doing 19 damage. I do think that you have to reduce that to 3. Although, I don't know. You have to reduce some of this too, man. Because he's just getting beefier. He's just getting beefier. Unless you go for the Psycho plays, right? Which is basically block up. And then as you block, the extra mana is going to just keep hitting him, right? Although it's only when mana overflows, not every single one. Okay, we're learning a lot about ourselves. I've also gone through all of my charges on this, which is problematic too. I think you have to do this for the record. I know you're going to take a hefty amount of damage here. But you must. I mean, you must do it. This miracle is currently active. So a purple and blue. We can go blue, purple, pop miracle. 10 block is, like, extremely okay, in my opinion. I would have loved to have this as well, but I cannot play it in the current design of the game. I can play this one, though, which would give me even more block, so I'm going to do this and then play you. 16 block on that turn is a huge win, man. That's a huge win. The issue is that how the hell am I ever killing you here? Gets a little wacky. Let's start with this. And then this. And then you're active. We're going to get rid of this. We're going to pop you. 16 block, very good. I need more mana. In case that wasn't made very, very abundantly clear, I need more mana in this deck. Hitcha. You're just blocking like everything I'm doing right now. And I can't really hit you, so that's also quite fun. Like, we kind of thought we were cooking. I still think we're kind of cooking, but there's no denying that this does not look great for us. I think I'm going to accept the 5 damage, which I know sounds insane. I mean, I will die for sure here. Yeah, you're hitting me for 13. I mean, I'm dead. I'm dead. Okay. You know what? I mean, it was a lot of fun. Obviously, that does not work the way that we wanted to. Probably, like, destroying your entire build or your entire deck with a Relic might not be the most beneficial approach. But God, it was pretty fun, right? It was pretty fun. Less upgrade. I'm just gonna pop random upgrades, okay? You can charge the 1 die at a campfire. That seems useful. You can use the red orb when selecting the start deck. No, we don't need to do that yet. I don't need more choices in this game. We have enough choices for now. Diceomancer, what a crazy game, right? I mean, it's just a crazy, freaky, unhinged game. And I'd love to play more of it. So if you're interested in watching me stumble around in a deck builder, let me know, and maybe I'll play some more. Thanks so much for watching. As always, liking the video, much appreciated. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.